Intention, but not your agenda. Your intention, but not your agenda. So I don't come in with my consciousness as I'm a God. I'm going to say I need that, or I want to figure this out. I want to understand why water is wet. So that's my intention. If my ego says water is wet because it's H2O. So if I bring my ego in there instead of my intention, then all my subconscious mind is going to do is tell me water is wet because it's H2O. Because your subconscious mind is your mind. It's not something outside of you, so it's going to give you what you want. Correct. So what you have to have is pure of heart intentions. What you want when you go in there has to be pure of heart intentions. So that's when you hear me say this blanket statement. You have to get past humanity because your humanity is nothing but your ego. You have to become pure heart. I'm sorry. I teach that in my class too, the technique for that. You're going to have to take the class. When you're able to do that, go in with your intention and your actual traveling, you're able to put yourself and ask any question and get something from the spirit. For instance, today, not too long ago, the Nelson Mandela movie was on with Idris Elba. And I have my reservations about Nelson Mandela. I don't know what the fuck that is. 1 minute you hate it, 1 minute you love, 1 minute you're in jail, 1 minute you're free. They lock Winnie up. What the fuck is really going on? So I'm watching the movie and I'm falling asleep. So, and I said, I just want to see if this nigga was a real god or this was some, I'm going to use this shit in South Africa shit. And sure enough, I went to sleep to the movie. Nelson Mandela came through. He's standing up. I get down on one knee and hold his fucking hand up to him. And see, now I need you to understand. You're like, oh, Patrick, you holding Nelson Mandela's hand like you're a bitch. See, when I go into these realms, I just got finished telling you, I have no ego. If I'm a god and he's a god, if he came to my realm, he'd be on his motherfucking knee holding my hand. But this is saying, like, if I come to your kingdom, I have to submit. So I was in his kingdom. He was showing me this realm he was in, this light realm. I'm like, God damn. So I'm on one knee, looking up, holding his hand. So then I knew he was a real deal nigga. See, that's how you get your answers. You're not, so you're going to find, well, I read the autobiography of Nelson Mandela, and the nigga said, those with pure thought and as above, so below, and spirituality. Nigga, that shit ain't helping us. That's making you sound deep. Right. You read some shit, and you regurgitated. Make that shit plain for niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. Talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when you find your answers, when you tap into this power, when you build up these systems, which are your systems inside of you, and everyone can do it if you're a nigga. And I'm not more special. I just did the work. I went to understand the work. All them niggas writing all this encrypted shit in these books, I was able to learn how to decode when I studied symbols. When I study symbols and I decode, I know how to bring all that bullshit down to one fucking common denominator. And everybody's saying the same shit in fancy motherfucking ways. After you get past the fanciness of Dr. Seuss, you know what I'm saying? I will not do it on a fox. I will not do it on a box. I will not do it with socks. I will not. Then all he's really saying is he ain't doing shit. That's what we need to get down. It ain't going to get done because he's saying I will not do it in a house. I will not do it with a mouse. I will not do it on a couch. That's a fancy way of saying I'm not doing shit. So I get down to that, and that's what we need to get down to in our study. What the fuck they saying, understand some core philosophies, understand niggas is only regurgitating in different books to make themselves look fancy. But the shit has been said once.